It's a song from Phantom of the Opera. Have you ever seen the movie? It's called The Angel of Music. It's when the Phantom was luring, I think her name is Christine. Have you ever seen the movie, Christine? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I know that you've probably seen that movie. The music's just fabulous. It's just, and it's an opera. It's acting and singing. And I actually have a DVD of music from that. It is definitely beautiful and gorgeous. I think that would. Men, welcome, happy, good morning. Sleep good last night. Morning, happy. Joe. Okay. I'll tell you once again, after that introduction, all of you should be in here. Okay, everybody. So, I'm definitely feeling fresh this morning, like we want to start fresh, new day. I was mentally exhausted from talking and teaching the other day, and I got a very, very good night's rest, and I really, really hope that you all did as well. So, let me just get in here. I wanted to talk to you all about a couple of things very briefly. Now, I want you all to go in, and for those of you who were not in my Gemini Clubus, I want you to go in and watch Deborah Silverman's videos where she acts it out. She talks about the basic Gemini horoscope, maybe get into the anxiety of Gemini, maybe a sign teaser. Maybe Gemini discover your true self, put that in, and there's like a video of this guy who's not really the best because he sounds a little scripted and robotic, like, there's not enough spontaneity and just, going off the flow. But I think that you'll find that video very informative. And also all about Gemini, two men talking about it, just put in Rick Levine, and also Michelle Knight. If you go to her channel and you either put in like 3 words all about Gemini, she'll have the Gemini. Talking about the Gemini zodiac sign, in all walks of life, all aspects of it, and all characteristics and traits and everything else, and Gemini secret superpower. I want you to do the same exact things for Taurus if you haven't done that yet, and maybe Aries as well, because we really need to get caught up with those things. Now also, I've got a lot of feedback of a lot of people telling me how wonderful your posters were. Remember when you went outside and then you took pictures of nature, of things that you noticed, what was going on outside, things that you observed and inferred upon. That were really unique in what was going on this time of year. They said the color was just really, really vivid and really bright and really creative and beautiful. Same goes for all of your haikus. I really commend you on that ability to be poetic and artistic. So, today, we are going to be doing a skit. We're going to be doing a skit today. We're going to be doing the one that we attempted last Saturday on May 23. And I just didn't have the proper things for that, and I did not have enough time to, direct that, set it up, and give you all roles and have you fulfill those roles. So we're going to get to that. Give you roles. We're going to practice your lines. We're going to go outside. Somebody's going to sit on the roof. I'm going to probably have like a burglar-like prop, and the skit will commence, and it will be filmed. Okay, so that's what we'll be doing today in the afternoon. We'll be doing that in the afternoon if the weather is nice. Okay? Gemini Clubus is going to be meeting today at about 1 o'clock, as it always meets, okay? And so it'll meet at about 1. We will be, you'll get work time on your project. We'll talk about Gemini's secret superpowers. We might read a little bit, but I'm not entirely sure about the reading. And also Deborah Silverman will be taking over as well. So that's how that's going to look. And then after we're done with that, so here's how it's going to be. We're going to be doing the skit, Gemini Clubus. You're going to be doing your solos, okay? Your singing solos, and the dancers are going to be for those who like to sing and have solos, they're going to be working actually this morning on them, so it's a little bit different than usual. And then in the afternoon, you'll be with Abby, and you'll be you'll continue learning the choreography on those things. So I just want to ask you how those things are going. How are your solos going with the choreography? So are you all happy and liking and interested in your solos? Wonderful. Okay. Amazing. So remember that concert will be on the 12th, okay? And then Abby's concert will be June 10, El Diez de Julio. So, that's that. That's all the, the announcements. Then after, the solo times for singing and for dancing, by the way, all of them are done. And by the way, you don't meet with Melody every single day, because there's too many of you, like every other day. After that, we're going to come back here. We're going to continue working on our songs, break, dinner. That's going to be how this day is going to be laid out and formatted, okay? So, the very, very first thing that I'm going to talk about real quick is, let's see here, episodes 17 and 18 of the Dance Moms. And I really, really hope that you're getting close to season 3, because I'm not going to tell you what happens in season 3, but I've started watching it. I heard that some of you were watching Maze Runner last night. And if you've ever seen Maze Runner, it's a very science fictional movie about this kid who goes on an elevator, ends up in this random so-called, land, like, it's very, very similar to the Hunger Games. And there was this team of individuals who stand by this big wall, of which there's an entrance leading into this, huge maze, and then there's these spider-like creatures, but I'm not going to get into it. And then there's these runners, which run the maze trying to find a way out, and it opens up new sections every night. And so they're running, and they have to get back before the entrance closes. I don't exactly know when, but it's really a survival type stories. It's survival story. It's very, very fun and action packed and adventurous. Now, also, this is something that some of you probably didn't do yet, but I'm talking about Abby's concert. Now, I'm going to be going online, and I'm going to see if I can find some pictures out of the side subject that we're doing for Abby. So that would be Asphalt Lady Airborne, and I'm going to see if I can find some pictures that would be really, good. That those are the pictures that really read the custom and really as a resemblance to the dance moms in Abby. So I will be hanging those pictures up on the wall as close as I can find it, as many as I can find of the game. So that's a little bit of a reminder there. Now let's cut to the chase here. I'm going to go get the light on because it's a little bit dim. That should help out a little bit. Okay. So, I'm going to bring up the board here because we've started, that you're not aware because you're all doing other things. We started working on the You Have to Be There song. And You Have to Be There is a song sung by Susan Boyle. And when we're singing this song at the concert, I just want to remind you again, because I have the pictures down here. Let's see. So, images from the show, preferably ones in the early seasons, will be put on a big screen that you'll be seeing right in front of your face as you're standing on stage. So you'll be standing at the auditorium on stage, and then right in front of you at the very, very back of the auditorium will be pictures of Abby and the dance moms. So we'll be doing it locally in town at the organization I teach at. That will go for all of the concerts that we're going to be doing. So we're going to have 3 concerts in total. So, we're going to be practicing when we have the song learned and memorized. Then we're going to practice looking at the individual while singing it. And to be able to do this, the easiest thing that you could do is, there's a lot of things that you could do, a lot of resources. But the big thing is either both to watch the dance moms thing, to watch the show, and watch Abby Lee Miller, listen and watch Abby, and talk, do things with, learn with, be in the dancing room, learning from Abby. Speaking of which, what would be really, really fun is if we can fit in later on, after everything's done, after I get done in the afternoon with all of you with the songs that we have. You'll be going in the room with Abby, and you'll be doing, you'll be learning the choreography for those of you that were here, Party, 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 that I played for you yesterday, and we, learned the song and the lyrics and everything. So you're going to get started with that. Now here's the thing. This will become optional. This most definitely is an optional thing. I do not require you to go and dance if you don't want to. There's already, dancer, and the dancers from the Dance Moms, and the ALDC who, they dance. They're very, very, professional dancers, obviously. So you don't have to. But this very, very first time, if you haven't tried it yet, try it. And if you like it, then by goodness, keep going and keep doing it. Definitely, however, don't waste this opportunity. When opportunity knocks, when the universe wants you to answer. So, if you try it and if you like it, go back. Take the most advantage of the time that you have with Abby as you can. If you don't like it, I'm not going to push you. I'm not going to require, but I really highly recommend that you do go and you do come and dance and learn with her. But that's your choice. That's your choice. And I'm not really pushing you, but I'm more giving you a little bit of inspiration to go and be there. But if you don't want to, I am perfectly fine with that. I don't want to influence your decisions. I'm not gonna stop you from doing that. But I'm just telling you, I don't want you to, all of a sudden not have the interest now, and then wake up one day and then, oh, I had the interest, and then she'll be gone, and she'll be at her own studio, and then she won't be there when you missed the opportunity. So, I'm saying, take advantage now while you can. Okay, because Abby will be going back to her studio tomorrow through, was it the 4th? Okay, the 4th of June, actually, to attend to her competition teams and to her senior and her class companies, and you have choreographers there. She'll be coming back on El Cinco de Junio, the 5th of June. I do know a little bit. And so we'll just continue on from there. Okay? So, you'll be learning the choreography today for that party, party, party. And remember that what's going to happen is, remember that I taught you, we're going to add in that extra little, the extra section of it. So, we're going to have all the sections, but remember that stanza that I had on Guy Fieri. I remember Guy Fieri once the show Dino Stuyvesant dies, his excitement, adventure, and charisma really comes off and thrives, and then his Aquarian Festa will cork it up, and then it's time for wild fun, so buckle up. So that's the stanza. And I wanted to do that because, first of all, it makes sense. He is very wild and crazy and out of the box and, unpredictable, very, very big personality, big charisma, dresses up really flashy and is very, very recognizable. And also as the custom resemblance to Abby, preferably at the very, very beginning. So remember, custom resemblance, the custom weather, face picture, voice similarity, voice personality, personality similarity, interest similarity, all of those things, and then a resemblance from that person's customs or just the person itself to the other person. And so I've added a new custom to my website. It's called the Baba Wash Custom. You can go in and you can read about it. You can find all of the customary information on my website. New customs get added every single day. And you as you're living through your experiences and with the individuals that you see on TV or in your life or whatever, you create your own customs. And they're very, very difficult to explain all the details, and describe really. But so that's what you'll be doing, if we can fit that in after everything else. And I'm not going to put a time on it, because I'm not good at following scheduled times. Whenever it gets done, then I'll let you know. So, now I'm going to hook this up, and we're going to start working on the song here. And everybody's here, so that is phenomenal. So, let's see here. Let me get this in. So, remember what we worked on. So, this song is a very, very, very easy song. I think the hardest thing is remembering all the lyrics, but the melody, the melody, rhythm, diction, tone, dynamic, all those things are pretty same and pretty easy throughout the song, so I shouldn't have to correct you on those little details. You should pick it up super quick. So, what we're gonna do is I have the lyrics up on the board, okay, and I'm going to I want you to try to sing. Whoops. Okay. So. Okay, so you have to be there, Susan Boyle. So the lyrics are up here. So actually, here's something that I completely forgot about. That the first note is not. The first note is not a. It's not a C, but it's. Let's see. Wait. So. So the first note is actually, let's see if I can get it in the right key first of all. So the first note is actually a G, and then it just goes up to C. It doesn't start on C, and then after that it's C. So it goes like this. And then that's how it is. So, well, forget about it. I didn't teach you anything wrong. It's just, never mind. Okay. So remember, so the lyrics are up here. So, What is it, Lord, that you want that I am not seeing? And then it's going to be, what in my ignorant prayers am I failing to say? And then, never before have I questioned the truth of your being. Never once have I dared, never until today. And then you're going to change keys. So, do 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 do, and then so on. And then repeating that in that key. And then we're going to get to the main melody. So, what I want you to do is I want you to sing that on the music. So sing it on the music. Ready, go. What is it, Lord, that you want that I am not seeing? What in my ignorant prayers am I failing to say? Amazing. Never before have I questioned the truth of your being. You know, this should be very, very simple. Once have I dared, never until today. Look so uphill. All and tremble I stand on the edge of confusion. Who is to save me if into the darkness I fall? The lyrics are a little bit bigger so that you can see. When I need more than ever, my God, to be near me. Do you hear when I call? Are you there after all? So, let's see here. So, a couple of things maybe not neat. So remember, what is it, Lord, that you want that I'm not seeing? What in my ignorant prayers am I failing to say? Never before have I questioned the truth of your being. Never once have I dared, never until today. Then change the key. So all in a tremble I stand on the edge of confusion. Who is to save me if into the darkness I fall? Now that I need more than ever my God to be near me. Do hear when I call all you there after all. So in rhythm, it would sound like, and we did this yesterday, but I'll just do this again. So, what is it, Lord, that you want that I am not seeing? What in my ignorant prayers am I failing to say? And then, never before have I questioned the truth of your being. Never once have I dared, and then never until today. So try that, speaking it in rhythm. Try that very, very first stanza. Okay, now that you've spoken that in rhythm, I want you to try the second one. So the second one, you're going to be doing it after I do it. All in the tremble I stand on the edge of confusion. And then, who is to save me if into the darkness I fall? Doesn't sound really good, but speaking. Now that I need more than ever my God to be near me. Oh, do you hear when I call? Are you there after all? So that's what that is. So, speak that in rhythm. That should be super simple to. Okay. So, now remember. So, do 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 do, and then all in the tremble I stand on the edge of confusion. Then who is to save me from the darkness I fall? And then you're gonna change keys. So do. So do. So wait. Okay. What key is that on? First of all. Do. Do. So do, first of all, that's your first key. And then when you see the line, the next stanza is going to be do that key. Okay, so remember it. Now I want you to try to sing that without the music. Sing the music. Okay, so now that you've done that, I think that you get that. I think that you get the the lyrics and everything, and we looked at these lyrics and what they mean. But so this is basically telling a story of somebody who is speaking, well, okay. So this is a story about someone against a really, really big master, if you will, that is in a vulnerable situation, that needs to be raised up, that needs that person's strength and that person's love and care and loyalty and support. But there was a resistance and there was kind of a turn off and there was just a dislike to or detestability or an intimidation or afraidness to this really, really big thing, which is sort of like the relationship between them and Al. So let's see here. So and it's in one of those life or death situations where that person feels alone and feels very vulnerable and sad and just very desperate for help and just confused and afraid. And that's the real feelings that tend to go into this. So to make a choice and to have someone be there when they go on this path. So what is it, Lord, that you want that I'm not seeing? Well, it's kind of, you're just going beyond because it's talking about Lord. It's talking about just a leader or God or something. That